October marks Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and tonight one local woman opens up about surviving years of abuse and how she's now turning her pain into power to help others do the same. WAKE 31's Paige Meyer shares her story.
Just feeling the neglect, just feeling a lot of hurt, and pain, watching my mom go through those things.
What started as her mother's fight against abuse quickly became Valerian's own. Soon, she was living through the same nightmare at the hands of the same person.
I didn't really understand, what was going on at the time, just how terrified I felt as a child. Moving on up into my adulthood, I really didn't know what a real relationship was supposed to look like.
When she turned 16, Valerian entered a relationship that would begin to repeat the patterns she had seen growing up.
It started off small, it was like with the verbal abuse that I really didn't understand at the time because it was so subtle. And then that turned into physical abuse over a period of time.
After attempting to leave several times, she finally made the difficult choice for her and her 2 daughters to get out.
It was something that I just knew looking at my girls that I didn't want them to experience the same things that I was experiencing or that I had experienced as a child.
Valerian turned to Crisis Services of North Alabama for help. She stayed in their short-term housing for 4 months as she continued to rebuild her life.
If I wouldn't have never took the steps, I have no idea what would have happened.
The program director for the nonprofit reminding us all that no one envisions being in an abusive relationship, but you always have the power to choose your own path forward.
Nobody wakes up with the intent like I'm going to be in a relationship where somebody's mistreating me. That's not nobody's goal, and it happens. It's just what you do once it happens.
Valerian is now a living example of that strength. She's since founded her own local nonprofit and gives back to Crisis Services, volunteering any chance she gets.
As long as you're willing to help yourself and know that there's resources out there available, they'll help you, go as far as you want to go.
With coverage you can count on. Paige Meyer, WAKE 31 News.